In John 1:3, we learn that Jesus is not the creator, but was the agent of creation. After telling us in verse 2 that the Word was with God, meaning that Jesus is uncreated, verse 3 goes on to say that all things were made through him, and that nothing was made without him. This is telling us that God the Father is the creator, and Jesus is the agent of creation. Hebrews 1:2 says the same thing. Quote, God has spoken to us by his Son, through whom he made the universe. Unquote. Colossians 1:16, open quote, for in him all things were created. All things have been created through him and for him. 1 Corinthians 8:6 says the same thing. The question arises, no doubt, how is the agency of creation carried out? How does that work? We know from the Gospel of John and from Hebrews 1 that Jesus is the one through whom God the Father reveals himself, and that Jesus never fails at executing his Father's will. In all these things, the Father is the source, the Son is the executor. Like everything else, creation was a partnership of essence and action. Godet makes a comment, and he says this fact does not lower the Word, Jesus, to a rank of simply an instrument, but instead merely implies a different relation to creation on the part of the Father and the Son. So whenever I try to picture this in my mind, I often end up with thoughts that are more like a comic book than profound, and I don't want to go in that direction, so I prefer to say it this way. When I picture the Father getting ready to create, he says to the Son, who is right there with him, we do this together. God initiated the action and created all things through the Son, and Jesus executed the will of the Father as if they were hand in hand, mind in mind. Merrill Tenney says, Christ is the medium through whom deity expressed itself. Two distinct persons acting as one essence. No matter what way I say this, it has internal consistency. All of these various ways of saying it express the same truth and the same reality. Through him, through the Word, which is Jesus, all things were made. Without him, nothing has been made that has been made. So let's talk about it.